Hey,
Hi, how's everybody doing? I'm in the
okay.
dog.
So your internet is working and mine is kind of working. So it's good to see you.
It's been so long.
Yeah. So so I was trying to do Smunday today, and I've been corresponding with Darren because I usually talk to him on Facebook to make sure we're ready. And for some reason, my internet connection, it's like super windy outside today. And I don't know what's going on because I went and joined, and then Darren froze, and then I froze, and now
I
here we
wonder if that
are.
comes from my face.
So how are you? What part of the world are you in right now?
Well, that's just
Pennsylvania?
absolutely.
All
Yeah.
right. Cool. So yeah, I'm here in Finland, and
That's so awesome. Where in Finland?
I'm in Turku, Finland. So it's like the most southern part of Finland.
Mina ragazza Sinua.
Oh, Ihan, Akitos. That was very nice.
It's
I
so
know
good.
what you said.
I know. See? Raskatabala. I only learned mean things and nice things.
Yeah, there are, yeah, of course. So,
Never did anything else.
so for everybody watching, did you get a chance to, okay, I think Darren is here. Let's see. No, did you get a chance to see the stream today with Darren?
No, I worked at the restaurant today.
Okay. So apparently I think Darren is actually live streaming right now or
Yeah,
something possible.
that's what I thought we were doing tonight.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. It's because
Oh,
because
still
you do,
better. I don't know how to do this shit.
yeah, you're doing good so far. It's the strangest stream today, to be honest, because the internet is being weird. So,
I have my
but
glasses
we made it.
on. I read at the same time. I forgot. Oh
Yeah,
man, I got my glasses on.
there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people watching. Hopefully, if Darren is watching, he will join. But if not, so how is everything in Pennsylvania going?
Great. Rob and I did a podcast a couple of weeks ago, and then
Okay.
yeah, he came for dinner tonight, and so we were talking about that and maybe getting everybody together for a little bit of a 20-year later reunion. Just
Okay. So how would that work? Would that be like a Zoom meeting, or do you want to like physically have everybody together in the same room?
together like we did pre-COVID, I guess.
Yeah, because is it still a mess over there with the COVID? Like people are still
Well,
having like
you don't want to ask me about that. I'm all about evolution.
okay, so you have some strong thoughts on the whole issue with COVID and
Oh yes, I do. Yeah. It's
well we
but I'm not saying that if somebody has a reaction to it, that makes me sad, but they need to take it up with their God. And I don't know how evolution works, but I feel like being in it is kind of cool to watch. And I don't know if we're growing new gills or what the hell is happening, but if you're weak, you're going down a Sparta hole, and I got one in my backyard.
okay. So I guess you didn't take the COVID shot.
No, I'm not getting any shots. No, hell
Yeah.
no. No stuff. I
Yeah.
already
Well,
I beat it.
okay. Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, I did. I did take it. Yes.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
the vaccine. Ah, see, I beat the bitch. Remember what was that game where you have to go through the whole thing and then beat the dragon at the end?
Uh,
Dragon Slayer.
Dragons. Yeah,
Slayer.
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon's Lair. Yep, that's how how I
Well,
thought of it.
it's I think everybody has their, everybody can do what they want to do, and I'm not supposed, I just wanted to travel, so I got it for that reason, but I agree with people that don't get it and people that do get it. It's up to everybody, right? So it's not a big, yeah. But because of that, that would be something that if you guys wanted to have like a reunion where people were actually together, is it still possible, or is that going to be why you would do a Zoom meeting reunion?
Oh, no, it's completely possible. We're all still here.
Okay. Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because here in Finland everything is open and normal. So people are getting together all the time.
It's like Westchester crew.
Yeah.
They can take one of the people out of Westchester, but they can't take the rest of us out.
But it was pretty bad for quite some time, and it wasn't really, you weren't really allowed to be together, even though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There is that. But there's a lot of traffic still, so it hasn't done the best job. No, I'm kidding.
So how what else is going on? Like, it's a shame that Darren isn't here, but if he was here,
I really wanted to talk to him about the housing video. It was the best time. This is my favorite time of year, Halloween. You get to
me too.
go out and meet strangers in your own neighborhood. It's like meeting the people from Mr. Rogers, and you get candy, and you get to dress like your imagination, and there's no gift giving, and there's no cooking. Awesome.
There's no cooking. Yeah, you just eat candy until your teeth come out because it's, all the candy. But it is my favorite time of year too. This week is my birthday. October is my birthday, and it's Halloween. So it's the best time of year in my opinion. And the trees are turning all the colors.
We're getting to read, man. I keep looking at you like we're having a conversation, and I keep forgetting to read everybody. I love everybody too bad.
Oh yeah, the chats are going crazy. The chats are going crazy.
I had like my resource groups around here to read for me.
Oh, well, I've been reading some of them, but I think a lot of people are still watching. They might be watching Darren because, like I said, apparently I think Darren is live.
What? How do we do it?
But I don't know how to bring Darren in. So there's a Mike Beckert is here. I don't know who Mike Beckert is.
Mike could do it.
Mike, should I bring Mike on?
Yeah. You can do the homework for Darren on, can you?
Yeah, okay, let's see what happens.
Oh, can't see those users.
Hola.
Hola.
What? I'm on live chat, I guess. What? Why? It's not. It's all me. What I'm saying. You guys are on the internet. I am.
It's good to see you.
Hey, sorry about that.
It's okay. It's good to see you, Mike. How are you today?
What's up, Matt? How you doing?
Well, we're doing fantastic now that you're here.
Oh, quit lying to me.
Oh.
Quit your lies, Matt.
So where are you in Pennsylvania too, or is that where you're at now?
I'm in Hanover now. I moved. I got out of Westchester. I live in Hanover. Yeah, Westchester was just eating me alive, man. I had to take a break. You know, Jen, you fucking know that shit. Yeah, I'm like. Over it. Hold on, I gotta move now. Hold on.
Looks like are you in the, I guess in a bar or something?
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, man, It's good to see you guys. Yeah, I moved out. I moved out of town.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
over it. Needed that break.
Take a hiatus, you know what I mean?
What?
We all have to take a hiatus. Damn it, enough of the
Yeah, we all need a hiatus, you know? And I had to take my hiatus, and this was it. Like, 15 years in, this and that, you know,
look, it was a mountain.
over it. You know, I gotta do different shit. You gotta do different shit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to carry that burden of that era of life. You want to carry it, you know, in your, you know, yourself, like cool stories, whatever. But like, you don't want that to define you, and that's. I feel like a lot of people in Westchester made that define them as who they were and what Westchester was. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Does a little bit if you let that be your definition.
I mean, Christ, Jen, you probably get so much crazy shit all the time. Like, you know, like,
You bailed out.
you probably deal with the crazy shit ever. Like,
oh, okay, Jen, what kind of crazy shit do you, or what kind of crazy shit did both of you guys deal with?
well, I mean, obviously Jen deals with more of it, but like, just being associated with that name, or like, you know, for me being like associated with, you know, being around the night that with Ryan the night he passed away, and this and that and all that shit. Like, you know, it's people want to know, and it's like, I don't want to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a lot of that shit is personal shit, and I'm not going to tell anyone about it. Like, if you're a homie, you're a homie, and I'll tell you about it, like, all day. But like, if you're just some dude, it's like, whatever, man. Like,
Hey, so
it is what it is.
Darren is here.
Yeah.
What's up, Darren? How you doing?
Isn't it?
Darren, today's the weirdest Smunday I've ever had. It's like there's a windstorm. Mike Beckert is here. Darren is here now. Finally.
What's up, man?
I'm good. How are you? It's just totally, it's so frustrating, man.
It's a tough one.
But there's got to be a way to, you know?
It's I don't know. It's like a thing you can't escape, but you think you can, but you're like, oh yeah, there's always that. It's like that loose end that never is loose. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like I tried to go, when I tried to go live, it wouldn't let me for like 15 minutes, and finally it did. And then I was doing okay. Then Maddie decided to join on, and then that's when it all went to shit, you know? But anyway, forget that. Let's talk about something more positive or more interestingly negative.
Yeah.
what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing musically? Like, what's going on with
Maddie?
whatever? Like,
Well, I mean, I can really quick just say that I'm working on my new solo album, and that's going really well. It's going to be trying to finish by the end of the month, but Darren has been super busy as well. So I think both of us are really busy musically.
Yeah.
that's awesome, man. That's dope. I've
been doing some I've been doing some bucket list stuff. Like, my friend and I wrote a bunch of songs in high school, and we said one day we'd record them for real, and we did that. And I also wanted to do, for the first time in my life, a song where I play everything on it. So I did that, and I put that out. I don't promote it much, but it's up there. And yeah, and then an album in the camp, artwork done. Just I have to get a bio out. I have to hand in the video we did to the record company. Hopefully, on a date for a single.
That's fucking cool, man. That's dope. Like, that's awesome. I've been talking to Mike Cummings and Pat from All Else Failed, and like, Pat's side project, Hold Down the Ocean, is fucking amazing. Like, it's like the complete opposite of All Else Failed, because All Else Failed is like just grindy, angry shit.
Yeah.
And then Pat's like, but on the other side, I'm a little, emotional guy, as most of us are. So
I used to work with
But-
with Mike Cummings at a record store.
yeah, well, yeah, I know you did. I'm from town too, so. But yeah, but they're doing this crazy shit, like, and I'm like, how can I get in on it? You know what I mean? Like, they're trading in their like angry rage for like more melodic, calm shit. At the same time, it's dope, but like, I don't know. I'm never in a band, so it's like, how do you justify what you're doing? But if people like it, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you have to like it as well. I mean, you got to be open-minded to all kinds of music. There's certain.
I love it. I love any sort of music that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, does Andy Smith
Jen-
have any oil recordings we haven't heard? No. Answer to that is no. Jen Rivell, what was the high school band? Throat Culture.
Yeah, throat culture. And
And
Jen,
they came up with the name who was supposed to be found out died like 20 years ago. So that was
What was it? Was it Roach?
no, that was Ryan.
What was the name of that?
That was Ryan Dunn's band.
That was back in the day. That was Ryan's.
Yeah, Soul Roach.
Soul Roach, yeah.
But
I didn't know he was in a band.
Well,
kind of. He kind of was.
Okay.
Like just
Jess,
played high school basketball.
Jess said that they made a band, and Jess said, "Can you sing?" And Ryan said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
and then Soul Roach.
Yeah.
But also Ryan was like, Ryan was on some other shit. He just wanted to have fun all the time, and that's what it was,
Oh,
Like,
I know. I spent a lot of
Yeah.
time with.
Hell yeah, yeah. That was a big hit, man.
Maddie, is it your birthday?
This week. It's going to be my birthday on Thursday.
Wow! Happy birthday!
How old are you?
I am turning 41.
What? You better grow up. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm 39 now, so like,
Okay.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's going to be a good week, because then I'm going to finish recording this some stuff on the weekend coming up, and music,
And
music.
I think I'm like 90% sure I'm going to be able to get to your song on Tuesday.
Oh wow! This is the best Monday birthday present ever.
That's right now.
it's just cool.
Yeah, God, now I have to do it, don't I?
Yeah, because then I'm going to be like,
Nah, it's just cool, man. Like, it's cool that you guys are still rocking out, making music. Like.
yeah, I got my cane, and I was like, hey, Johnny, I need to record some tracks, and
Yeah, literally.
You don't have your cane yet. You have your like. What is that? Don't put the cane there. What are you doing? Like.
No, nothing. We don't know how to do.
Yeah, don't suck the cane.
Our
You
lives are
stop.
music, When do we stop? Like, I can't imagine like being like 65 and being like, all right, time to stop making music. Like, when would there be a day when you just decide not to do it anymore?
See, that's the thing. That's what's cool. Like,
There wouldn't be.
when would be a day to not make music? Like,
I guess if you're sick or you die or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, look at the drummer from the Rolling Stones. I mean, he did it all the way till the very, very end.
And as far as I know,
Yeah,
he hated the
100%.
Rolling Stones. That's what
and that's a good one, man. Like, that dude literally, he made music till he died. Like,
Yeah, and
like that's
and the Rolling Stones are still playing, and
Yeah.
they're going to do the same thing. They're going to play until they can't play anymore.
literally play till they die.
some
And
bands,
And that's
some bands are playing
awesome.
even though they can't sing or play anymore, like Kiss.
They just played the other day. They just had a concert.
They're terrible.
yeah.
They're musically
They're-
okay, but Paul Stanley, man, I feel bad for him because I'm sure it's devastating for him. But his voice is totally gone. Like
100%. But he also looks like they made the face to fit the voice.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, you can't do your lip with that thing. He's like, oh my goodness. It's like, yeah, well, are you? Like,
Oh, has anybody run into Brandon DiCamillo at Kmart recently? I was just talking to Brandon DiCamillo's really good friend who I did doing throat culture with, and he said that Brandon even shut him out, hasn't spoken to him since January. And my friend went over to his house, rang the doorbell. He didn't answer, but he saw him like looking through the blinds. So that's like,
yeah, that's insane.
I just
It's
think,
like, why? Like,
out of all of us, I think Brandon was so affected by how let down he was by the perception of what, you know, financially what he was supposed to get, and he's right. Like, he totally got ripped off, and I think he takes it really bad to this day. He doesn't trust anybody. Now, we've all been through that. Anybody that's had any kind of notoriety, when you have some kind of notoriety and you're doing stuff and you're making money and you're getting famous and stuff, like, if it doesn't turn out the way you want it to exactly, and if it goes down a negative path, it's traumatizing for some people.
Yeah. But I thought that was a good subject to talk about, you know, bands and musicians. Like, there's no reason to ever have to call it quits unless you, like you said, if you're sick and you just can't physically do it anymore. But
Not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but you have to go by like the questions and stuff. But Jen Rivell says we all did. Like, yeah, she got fucked over too. She was supposed to. Yeah, she said we thought we were a unit. Yeah, we thought we were all in on it together, and it just turns out that it was just all about Bam. And now, like, nobody talks to him anymore. He's been arrested again, and his life isn't going so well because karma's a bitch.
who got arrested?
Bam did.
Oh, I didn't know. That sucked.
Somebody sent me the TMZ clip of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, let's hope he's getting better. That's I didn't know that was going on, but
Well, I always get let in on what's going on. You know, I always ask like how is so and so doing, how's so and so doing, but
yeah.
Of all the stuff that I've been, in the know about, I've not heard one hopeful thing going for him at all. And it kind of sucks to say it, but he deserves it. That's all I can say. Karma is I believe in karma. It really happens. It's so strange.
Well, you have that.
Karma works. That's why I wrote that song. Karma works.
I was just going to say you have that song. You have that song, yeah. So, but I mean, whether it's if you're in a band or if you're making movies or you're skateboarding, I mean, you can always. I think music is one of those things where it's probably easier to continue to do that. Like if you're like an athlete, it's harder for athletes to be at their prime when they're older.
Eventually you get cut from the team because you physically can't handle it anymore. The only thing that musicians lose physically is their ability to play the stage, to have like stage presence, which I'm trying to keep up with. I don't have any pain. I don't have bad knees. Sometimes I screwed up my back because I did something and it heals, but it heals very like lightly that I have to be careful not to make it happen again. But when I'm on stage, I feel it like happen, it breaks again, and I just fucking go. Like I just keep going because I don't want to be that dude that stands there, playing riffs and like being too old to like jump around or engage the audience. So, I mean, if you watch videos of the last tour from 2020, it was like the old days, You got to move around. You got to engage the audience. You got to make sure everybody's enjoying themselves. And hey, yo, how you doing?
Hey!
You look
exactly
good.
like only with long hair.
I know you too. Well, you have always have long hair. You look the same too. What's going on?
Not too much. I just wanted to talk to you about all the shit you're doing. I just saw the video Rab did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He's been sharing it, huh?
No, I made him.
You made him?
I'll freak out. It was awesome.
You like it?
I love it.
So you like the song too?
I love the whole thing. It's classic you.
So Jen Rivell's talking about the Vaudeville's Revenge video, and we made a good video. It was actually my 20th music video.
You are like, to me, if I could be so bold, and I know I'm going to bring up a stupid band, but it's like an Aerosmith to me that you've always been. You have these like short movies, and you bring somebody through 2.5 minutes of full emotional, like what in the song. I've always loved that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's awesome. That's what I try to do. I never like to sing about what everybody else does, like breaking up and relationships, and I like to write fiction.
And you know what I love is that the new villain is not a human.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It's a cool video.
It's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool.
Without giving too much away.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say about it.
It was cool. It was the first video that was ever catered. Felt professional.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know. I can't believe your daughter.
What's that?
I can't believe your daughter's so pretty and big.
That she's what?
She's so beautiful and as old as she is.
I know. Can you believe that?
Yeah, because Elle's 25.
It's funny because like every parent says, "Oh, you're the most handsome kid in the world and you're the most beautiful girl in the world," but when it's true, like they still don't believe you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like you're my dad. You're supposed to say that, but it's true. Like when I saw them leave yesterday to go to homecoming with what they were wearing, I was like, "Oh man, it's like it's insane." It's just, and how fast it all happened, and they grew up in it's like 2 weeks. It felt like the whole.
Except for the best. How I look at it.
No, I'm talking to Jen Rivell and Maddie.
It's funny that Jen still looks the same. And we all haven't seemed like we haven't really.
I need Botox right here apparently, but then I not have my what the fuck face.
Yeah, don't do. Please don't go into the world.
Are you kidding me? You know I'm saying what the fuck?
Stay out of. If I don't know if you're thinking about it, I know a lot of women do, but not go into the.
Facial expressions are my everything.
Because once they fuck up your face, you can't get it back. So.
No, and then it's like a caricature of your own self.
Yeah, they look inhuman. They just look like a strange 70-year-old instead of. They don't look younger.
Boardwalk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drawing.
Just a bad. It's a bad 70-year-old. It's like you might look younger in a sense that you dress and your hair looks like a 20-year-old's hair, but like everybody knows how old you are. So there is no kind of plastic surgery where you can correct yourself and have people say, "You look 30. You're actually 70? You look 30." Nobody does it.
Yeah. I am 47. When I'm 57, I want to look 57. And then when I'm 76, I'm going to start black tar heroin. Get out of here.
I know. I've thought about that. I haven't said it out loud, but there's other ways to get out of here. And think about it every once in a while, depending on how. Hopefully, shit changes. That's all I want. Shit to change.
Well, you know, a little
Vaccine.
bit of heroin when you're older is probably not bad for you. You know, if you're like 70, 80, little bit is probably good for your stomach.
Maybe, but 80
I
years
think
old,
so.
being 80 years old is bad for you.
Who wants to have their diapers changed twice in their life by somebody else? My mom did it. I'm good with it. Cut it off. The day I shit my pants is the day I start black tar heroin. And I also don't want to live in that mausoleum of old people where you're just walking around.
I know. It's pretty much God's way.
I'm back.
Folks' homes, God's waiting room.
Now it's a party. It's a party. There's 4 people in here.
Not the shut the fuck the party.
Yeah, and you know,
What's so bigger?
I seem to be
What? Yeah. There we go.
That's kind of hard to hear too.
So how to do math? Math is brittle. Oh,
Yeah, Jen, your speaker is weird because it's hard to hear you. I don't know why it's.
here, hold up. I'm trying to get myself together.
I don't even know why they give me one of those.
Jen, stop making all that good-looking ass food, man. For real. It looks so good. But I don't live around town anymore. I moved. I'm done. Hold on. Let me move this shit. I gotta move my whole operation here.
It's a Smunday bonanza today. It's just an all out whatever happens happens because it's just a party and there's nothing we can do about it.
Right. I look at
But at least
Maddie.
All right, we're good. We're back on.
I mean, anything.
yeah, Maddie, it's so windy that my shirt fell off.
His shirt fell off. When does a
My shirt flew off.
Hey, hold on. My dick fell out.
Is that better? That sounds
Yeah,
like she's coming
yeah.
to
You now we can hear you.
It's good. It's good.
Yay! It was on my little gym jam over here. What's this called?
like
My little JBLs. My little
I don't know why the music is so loud.
because Matt is
is that
in a bar.
is that music? Is that music?
What?
Is that music in the?
Thanks.
Okay, it looks like he cut out. Maybe he'll find a better spot and it will be less loud. So if Mike is finding a good spot, then you can come back on and we can hear you. But now
All
we
right,
can
so-
hear Jen.
Yes, that's awesome. Because I want to ask Darren something. Do you still have your collection of movies that you had from California? Oh,
No,
now
we
I
don't.
can't hear Darren.
Now we don't hear Darren.
Darren, you muted.
Oh,
See? I love it. This is so. Is it the 13th?
can you hear Darren? Darren, are you there? Oh,
I seriously, I am bad luck. We can't hear you.
all right. I'm going to take Darren off, and then we can invite him back in.
Okay.
Okay. But I hear you great now. So whatever you did
Awesome.
is
I'm
great.
so glad that I got it off my stupid speaker. I didn't know that had a reaction.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, because I don't know about this stuff.
It's interesting because sometimes Darren and I have streams where they work perfectly, and then sometimes it's spinning, and Darren gets really frustrated when it's.
Well, you're across the whole freaking world.
I know. I'm the one here in Finland, and I'm hosting
What's
everybody
the weather
from
there?
California. What's that?
What's the weather there? Are you
It's,
getting cold yet?
Yeah, it's starting to get cold and dark. It gets
Yes,
dark
I
all.
love the dark. I love the winter when it's so dark there.
All right, we're bringing Darren back on, so hopefully
Nice.
this will work. Hopefully it'll work, so you can ask Darren your
thanks.
question.
Aw.
All right. I think hopefully.
Yes.
It works great.
The autumn.
It
the
only
autumn-
took us, 43 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. My battery's almost dead too. But if talking about the weather, it is starting to get, because over here it's been like this summer it was like 110, 112, unbearable heat. So it's actually starting to cool off now. It feels like that Halloween time of year, which I
Where
Right.
are you, Darren?
in Los Angeles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Very
mean,
nice.
but the heat was unbearable on some days. Like, you go out for 2 minutes.
Brit
Basically.
Purple Butterfly on YouTube. Watch original video.
Where can I watch Escape from? Oh yeah, Dieter673, Darren with a lot of exclamations. Add me, dork.
Add me, Darren. Give me a couple horror movie recommendations, please. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, I just watched one that's awesome called Unhinged. Has Russell Crowe, I think. That movie's awesome. There's a lot of fucking car crash. It's just an awesome movie. And then I watched one called The Cleaning Lady, which was pretty cool, but it had a terrible ending, so I was disappointed.
Did you
But-
see Red Sky on Netflix?
No,
Do
not
it.
yet. But I am.
I was very nervous to watch it. I thought it was going to be horrible, but it actually surprised me.
I had to drop Martin out of Zoom to get some love.
MTV Cribs. Oh yeah.
Can I smell or taste yet? No.
Did you get the COVIDs?
Yes, I did.
Hey, you did. See,
Yeah.
you kicked her ass too.
Yeah, it was a bad 3 weeks. It still lingers a little bit.
Oh, I
But-
got 3 days.
Yeah.
Worst headache I've ever had, though. It felt like somebody was drilling through the front and back of my skull at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the sore throat, the headache, stomach. It was layered. It was like one symptom for 2 days, another for 2 days.
Yep,
It's so man-made, it's obvious. And now I can't taste
absolutely.
the smell. And now I got to get a needle for it. God knows what the hell's in there. I got to get vaccinated.
Don't do
otherwise I
that.
can't
Don't do
tour.
that. I'll tell you what's in there. What's it called? Hydra.
What's that?
Hell, no. Some like metamorphosis thing that will not die. Look it up. It gets off the thing. Can you turn yours down?
Great.
That's sorry.
Jen,
But the
did you
thing
have a
is,
question?
I can either not get it and not leave the house, or I can get it and continue with my life. Everybody has to face that.
Yeah,
choice.
in LA, I get that. Yeah.
And even like I can't tour.
Hey, I love that you're
Unless-
all about the vaccine. Hooty hoo hoo. I think that's awesome for you. I think that's the whole point of this whole thing. We all get to pick and choose.
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, traveling, everybody's going to want to see your vaccine card. That's
In
what they're
Finland,
saying.
do you have to have a vaccine to get into places?
No, you don't need a vaccine, but just what Darren said. I figured if I'm going to be touring or traveling,
No.
I would.
You don't have to, right?
No.
Okay, so around here, you have to like pull out a card. So now I have to get a whole new like fake ID.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to see if I can find some kind of like fake vaccine card or something.
Yeah, I mean it's got to be.
Let's face it. If you're going to a bar and they're like, "Let me see your vaccine card," and you don't have one, it's like they're turning away business. They're turning away money. So who's going to follow that?
And let's face it, we don't know what the side effects are. Like people could be clucking in 6 months. Look at the side effects for just erectile dysfunction. May cause bruising or bleeding. Like where? What? Maybe permanent or
Right.
like,
I know.
Who the fuck knows? You haven't even had time to test it yet. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying one side or the other. Who cares? But for me, we'll see.
Yeah.
I've been looking for something for
And also
47 years to try to take me out. In a nice, respectable manner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully
Hey,
there'll be people that'll give you vaccine cards. Maybe there'll be doctors that'll give you vaccine cards. But I'm just torn, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know if this thing's going to be eating my organs in 5 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know. It could cause your right eye to like twitch. Maybe permanent.
Anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like the left side of your face. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
Well, you guys can you find out because I took both of the shots, so I guess I'll be a chicken pretty soon.
Who knows? You could be a zombie. I don't know. Maybe this
Somebody
is how the whole zombie apocalypse happens.
Somebody said that there's doctors that will.
It attaches to your brain stems. Who said what about doctors?
Somebody said that they went to a doctor that gave the guy went in to see the doctor and he says, but I don't want to get the vaccine, and the doctor injected it into a waste can and gave him the card. So maybe there'll be some doctors that'll do that.
I love that. But this is all part of like the Nazi scheme anyway, isn't it? To like retrain our brains. It took 15 to 20 years. They planned it a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a lot like
just going down the fucking dark hole that we're in.
Yeah, it's been planned for a long time.
Yep.
Looks like
the Nazis are living in what is it? What's the bottom one? Not the
it looks like just saw Pearl Jam and I had to have my vaccine card. They asked me to show it to go to the concert.
3 concerts since COVID started, and I'm fine. You're exactly right, because you passed the goddamn evolution test.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna blow over. I mean, if everybody's vaccinated, whoever
what if they're not?
Yeah.
What if we could all just live together and if you died, you died, and take it up with your God, and if you didn't, you're still here and you still get to walk around, eat our food.
I see both sides to it, and it just seems like there's no right answer. It's a lot like abortion.
That's it.
You know,
Am I allowed to smoke on here?
I am.
Nice.
So Jen, you were going to ask Darren about the movie collection.
You had the best horror movie collection when you were living in Cali when we came to see you. And we stayed overnight. We stayed up all night long watching every fucking VHS movie.
That's right. I still have those too. Now I have Blu-rays and DVDs and VHS all over the fucking house.
Good.
You know
me too.
how much room that takes up?
Yeah,
but,
and when everything shits to bed, you still have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have Desperately Seeking Susan, and I'm not sad about it.
I've never seen that movie, but
Madonna.
It was one of her best ones. Come on.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yes, it's why I started smoking Lucky Strikes.
Is that Madonna, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so good.
It's so good. They're trying to kill her. Her friend. It was so good. Were you ever on radio? No. Nope.
Who do you like better, Madonna or Lady Gaga?
Madonna.
She's the original.
Yeah, me too. So many people are like, no, Lady Gaga's better. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know what Lady Gaga does, except what does she do? Like wear weird shit? That's her thing?
Meat dresses.
Yeah, like her music. If she has to wear meat dresses, then she's probably covering up for the fact her music blows.
She's got a great voice, though.
If you want to be a
remember the cones, though, that Madonna wore? That wasn't great.
No, I know, but she had good songs. I mean,
you're damn right she did.
Like, you must be lucky. Like, I remember
Not
all those.
Not to mention, she pushed all borders.
Yeah.
She stripped for a 12-year-old, ran away with him at the end of the video. She made out with Black Jesus.
Yeah.
She was a fucking ball. They told her not to do anything on the MTV Music Awards, and she masturbated on a bed with a boy toy belt. She's badass.
Wait, but
and she reinvented herself a lot of times. And now she's got to hide because she's old AF, and people are rotten.
Lady Gaga is not. I don't know any of her songs, and I'm sure I've heard them. I just don't remember them. But no, that sucks. Yeah, but if you're gonna wear meat dresses, then be a model or something. Be a designer. Don't fuck the music. It's not worth it.
Well, don't make statements instead of let your music make the statement.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you've never seen me.
But-
Remember you put makeup
Wear a
on
meat
me?
dress, Darren? Will you wear a meat dress for Halloween this year?
No. But I remember, Jen, do you remember when you put eyeliner on me for that fucking Bam movie? What was it? Haggard?
Yes.
I was like,
They look so pretty.
but we turned
I
it into
did great
like
makeup.
we turned it into like circles, and then we were the band on the
It started being a Jack Skellington after a while.
Yeah, but I had that wig, and Brandon had like a football helmet.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
You still
And we
recognize
actually
it.
filmed that. We filmed that at the first show that I ever played when it was called Alibis.
15 North.
And then it became 15 North.
Yeah.
And I remember playing Alibis. I was 15 years old, 16 years old.
You played. You asked what Everhart was. Everhart Park. You played outside at the
The
restaurant.
That was second far.
At Turk's Head.
Yes, that's right.
Turk's Head, Everhart Park.
That's right. I think that was the second Foreign Objects show, one of only 2 Foreign Object shows.
Foreign objects. That's what I was trying to think. Not throat culture or whatever. Foreign objects.
Yeah. We did the Henderson Battle of the Bands, and then we did Everhart Park, and then that was it. Then we started outside Foreign Objects gigs, which somebody has the full video of that, but I wish I had gotten it.
I think Andy still has. And I just talked to Andy the other day, and he still has. Andy holds on to everything. We all do.
Andy Smith.
Oil tapes.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that'd be great to get some of those
It would
back
be awesome
going on.
to hear. Yeah.
I don't think
Your
we
sound has always been like almost a Dolly Parton to me. Like when I hear it, I'm like, that's Darren.
Yeah, you can recognize my voice, but I also have huge.
Now it's
tits.
just the sound of the music. It's like the.
Yeah.
Badass.
I don't know.
Still a fan. Still a fan.
Lots of practice, lots of love.
Lots
Awesome.
of soul.
I got to go. My battery's at like 2%.
Me too. It was
But
so
I'm
fun
glad
to
we got
do
that
this,
going.
though.
Next week.
Yeah, it was good to see you. Yeah, next week. It was a very interesting episode 35. I hope it's better next week. But
Yeah.
this was fun, and I'm glad we
Yeah, it
didn't
was.
freeze this time.
Yeah, thank you, Jen, for joining, and thank you, Darren, for if you are able to get around to that song. It's my birthday week, so
Yeah, well,
that would be.
I have to now because you're going to make me feel bad that I didn't get you a birthday present. All right.
All right.
A birthday present.
All right.
All
I'll
right.
do
Love
it.
you guys.
Love you too. See
Bye.
you next.
Love you 3.
Definitely.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.